All right, guys, first thing I want to talk about is the dimensions of the football field. So, what I mean by that is on every football field, there's the numbers, there's the sideline, there's the hashes. These are the hashes right here. All right, more numbers and then sidelines. So, the field is broken down by the hash marks into thirds. This piece is equal to this piece, which is equal to this piece. All right, so the reason that the hash marks are on the field is that let's just use this formation right here as an example. Let's just say we hand the ball off, running back goes here, gets tackled out of bounds over here. All right, the next play where we snap the football from is going to be from this hash right here. All right, that's the furthest to the left that we'll ever snap the ball. We go out of bounds. They're never going to make us snap the ball somewhere over here. We'll go back and he'll reset the ball on this hash, right? Just like we are right here. Okay. Same thing is true on the right side. Let's say we ran a little bubble here, throw the ball to this guy. He gets tackled out of bounds over here. All right. The ball gets moved back to this hash right here. All right. If we get tackled anywhere in between the hashes, all right, they just set the ball where you get tackled. So say, for example, we throw a little hitch route here. He gets up the field, gets tackled by this guy right here. All right. The center is going to go ahead and get on the ball right here. All right. That's where the ball is going to be. All right. So the reason that that's important is because the reason or the spaces where our wide receivers line up are going to be relative to the hashes. Okay. So what I mean by that is look at where the ball is right now. All right. Look at where the ball is right now. You notice that one half of the field is like twice as big as the other side of the field, right? Let's see. Okay. This one side of the field is twice as big as this side. All right. So our two receiver side is always going to be the big side. All right. So the two receivers are going to go over there. So let's see. We have our Z receiver and our Y receiver. The Z receiver is going to be 2 yards inside the hash. All right. 2 yards inside the hash. And the Y receiver is going to be 4 yards outside the hash. All right, so the hash is kind of like a landmark for us. We whenever we're getting lined up, we say, okay, this is the big side of the field. If I'm the Z and the Y, I'm going to go to the big side. I'm going to go 2 yards inside the hash and get set up. Y, I'm going to be 4 yards outside the hash and get set up. All right, the reason that we do that is that's a way for us to play fast. If we know where we need to be, it's like we can just go get lined up and get ready to go. All right, so our X receiver. X receiver is the one who's going to go away from the big side. So he's going to go to the small side. Notice how this is just kind of 1/3 of the field. All right. So this position, we try to get you matched up one-on-one. All right. That's really what we want. We want to be able to run hitches. We want to be able to run goes. And you also need to be a good blocker because we need you to be able to get this guy when we need that. All right. So the X receiver goes to this side. So just a quick 2 terms that we use. So the big side, I'm going to refer to from now on as the field. All right. When I say the field, I mean the big side. When I say the boundary, I mean the small side. All right. The boundary is the little side right here. Okay. All right. So next thing I want to talk about is the names of our backs. All right. Our quarterback, I'm just going to refer to him as our quarterback. Okay, but technically he is our one back. Like if we were to run him in the future and we wanted to tag it with a 1, it would be our one back. All right, our tailback here is going to be lined up in the pistol. Heels at about 6.5. All right, that's our 2 back. He's going to be our main ball carrier. 3, our 3 back. He's kind of our fullback tight end hybrid. All right, he's going to lead block a lot. He's going to be blocking defensive ends a lot, but he'll also be a pass catcher. He's going to go out in routes quite a bit, and there'll be a lot of times where he's flexed out over here somewhere or over here somewhere. But for right now, this is going to be our base formation. All right, this is our base formation. I could move the 3 back over to the right here. All right, everybody else stays the same. If he's on the left, we're just going to call it Liz. If he's on the right, we're going to call it Rip. All right. Quarterback, your heels are at 4.5. All right, heels are at 4.5. All right, let's see. Offensive line, our center is going to be the one who snaps the football, and he just lines up on the ball. Right? You line up on wherever the referee spots the ball, that's where you line up. These two positions here outside the center are going to be our guards. All right, our right guard and our left guard. All right, tackle is outside of him. We have a right tackle and we have a left tackle. So there's 5 total offensive line positions.